Damp and mould can be a real problem for landlords and tenants and can often lead to many issues at the end of a tenancy, so it's important to understand the causes in order to help you and your tenant rectify or at least minimise the problem. One of the leading problems is condensation, which occurs when warm moist air meets a cold surface such as an external wall or window. Ordinary activities such as showering or cooking can often lead to this. Of course, condensation may not be the only factor where mould growth occurs, and rising damp and penetrating damp rain can also be a factor. So it's often worth contacting an RICS qualified surveyor or an experienced contractor who has experience working in this particular area. So how do you fight against mould? There are some things you can do as a landlord and some things for which you will need to rely on your tenants to carry out, so you should try to educate them as best you can. From a landlord's perspective, you can help by ensuring extractor fans are operational and ask your tenants to inform you as soon as they appear faulty. You can also set the heating thermostat for long periods on a lower temperature setting to regulate the temperature, or consider more intrusive measures to deal with structural problems such as increasing insulation with double glazing and insulating cavity walls. You should try to encourage your tenants to improve ventilation by opening windows and trickle vents. They can also make steps to combat moisture production by covering saucepans and drying clothing outside rather than on radiators, wiping away any condensation quickly after it is spotted, and opening windows, especially whenever possible, during or after cooking or showering. Another tip is to turn on the cold tap of the bath first so that when the hot water hits, it doesn't produce as much steam. So how do you treat existing mould growth? You can start by wiping down walls and windows with a recognised fungicidal wash. Of course, make sure you follow the manufacturer's instructions precisely. Dry clean mildewed clothes and shampoo carpets, but do be careful though, as disturbing mould can increase the risk of respiratory problems. After treatment, when you redecorate, make sure you use a good quality fungicidal paint to help prevent mould reoccurring and ensure insulation in external walls is in place.